Welcome to another BookLife.com video tutorial. This time we're going to be talking about advertising services for your book that are available on BookLife.com. We're going to start on the homepage of BookLife.com with you registered and logged in. And on that homepage, you see your projects right here. And we have one project called Mona Lisa. And we're going to click on that project to go to the project page. And when we're on the project page, we have these options at the top of it. The center one says advertise, and if you mouse over on that, it shows us our two advertising options. The first one is PW Select, which allows you to get a listing, including your book cover, in Publishers Weekly. There's also digital promotions like featuring on the homepage of BookLife.com, PublishersWeekly.com. It features your book also in the weekly BookLife report email newsletter that goes out to 25,000 people, and it features your book on Facebook and Twitter for BookLife.com. So if we want to do this, we click the blue button that says promote your book, and we get a form here which pulls over some of the information from our project page. The red bars means we need to fill in some information, so we're going to say that our publisher is Self. Our primary format is going to be ebook. If we had an ISBN, we would put that in. We're just going to fudge that right now with that. We'll say that the price is $10 and the pages is $250. Where available, and this will be used in the print listing of your book, which will go into Publishers Weekly. Where available tells us where the retail outlets where you can get this book. So we might say Barnes and Noble, Amazon, and Apple Books. Sorry. Then a brief synopsis is brief. It's about 30 words or 185 characters, and you need to focus on what the book is about and also making sure you do it in a way that makes somebody want to pick up that book. But be very efficient with the words that you use. You don't need to say your name as the author because we already know that you're the author. So really use the words efficiently and type in your synopsis here. And then we would upload the cover of the book as it's going to appear in Publishers Weekly. Make sure that we've categorized the book correctly. So we have here, we're going to say what the pub month is and the pub year. And then here we fill out information so that you can have a copy of the issue of Publishers Weekly that has your listing in it mailed to you, and you can order additional ones. So if you wanted 3 additional copies at $1.50 each, $2.50 if you're out of the United States, outside the United States, and then here you'd put in your mailing address, you'd say your city and your state. New York, Alabama is a famous place, and fill that all out. And then when you're done with that, if you have a promotional code, you'd enter that there. And then along with your PW Select participation, you also get a 6-month digital subscription to Publishers Weekly. So you'd let's say enter that in. That's the same password we used for creating our account. And then we would enter our payment information. Once we've done that, you get an email which confirms your order. And then when we go back to the project page for our book, it will now show under PW Select that you signed up and you're participating. The email confirmation will also let you know the date in which your listing will take place. Now, the other way you can advertise your book is with book fairs. And book fair marketing, book fair displays are at major book fairs around the world, like Book Expo in New York, or the London Book Fair, or the Frankfurt Book Fair. Also, the American Library Association has its 2 big fairs every year. So if you want to do that, you click here, and it takes you to a form, and you can select which of the fairs that you want to be in. Right now, because of when we're taping this, there's only one fair available left in 2019, and that's the Guadalajara Book Fair. So we would say if we wanted to do an ebook display there, we would do that, and then we would fill in all of the information And again, much of the information is pulled in already from your project page, but anything in red is mandatory. And then when you're done, you'll be able to click this, put in your payment information, and it will go through. You'll then get an email confirmation, which lets you know that your order's been received, and it also lets you know where you're supposed to send a copy of your book so that it can be used and put on display at the book fair in which your book is going to appear. And there's more information here at the top of the page, so if you want more details on it, you can click here and find out more information about displaying your book at book fairs around the world. And it has dates and a lot of the options right here. So that completes our video tutorial on how to use the advertising options on BookLife.com.